Hey guys, Jinlox here, back with our semi-blind playthrough of Morrowind. So last time we read the other stuff in, we read more of those things in Vivek's chamber. Basically about how they straight up murdered Nerevar in cold blood so that they could take over. And Dagoth is... Well, it's a great question, is like, what is his actual motivation? Because they're saying his motivation is to take over the world, and maybe that is the case. Maybe he has gone mad. I don't know, it'd be more interesting if he was actually just wanting to take revenge on the tribunal, you know? But yeah, more than likely he's been corrupted or gone crazy himself, right? You're so cute, my Manny. Manny's in my lap because he is the most adorable one. All right, well, we're here. Let's try some of these puzzle canals. Ooh. Okay, but before we do, I assume we puzzle canal level 1. How does this even work? You're supposed to just go through there. How does the average person? You know what I mean? Like, how does the average pilgrim do this? I don't understand this. This must be like some sort of glitch because I'm exploring this and it's also opening that up, but that's fine. You know. Let's give it a go. Oh, just like that, huh? How do I get out? Oh, the ramp? Yeah. Wait. Okay, so let me get this straight. I came in here, I went directly south, and I ended up here. And now we're in a completely different place on level 3. Methinks there's something screwy going around. So let me guess. If I do this, I would wager I'm gonna show up on level 5. Wow, even... Okay, what if I... And now... I'm in a... Weird, right? It's like if you go out this way, you end up in a random location. What if I'm in level 5 and I leave this one? Where do I end up then? Okay. All right. No, level 2. So then next would be 4. Right, I assume. You're so good, my Manny. Yep, okay, that's 4. This is madness. What do you think, Manny? Is this madness, or is this Sparta? You're so good. Where am I now? Level 1 again? Okay, well... let's go into this side. Athletic skill has increased. Right, well, yeah, that makes sense. Wait. Okay. Huh. So the puzzle canal is just figuring out how to navigate the... the teleportation stuff? Is that the deal? Alright. So what happens if we... why are there these lines? That's very strange, too. What happens if we go back out the front? Alright. We still end up on level 1. Well then. Let's try level... or do we want to just drop down to level 2 and see what the deal is? We don't necessarily need to... Woo, I really thought that was gonna hurt. So they're not kidding. It's funny though, because I thought it would actually be more of like a maze, not weird teleportation stuff. Huh. Was I not supposed to kill the rat? Alright. And remember, if we see a Dremora, we have to give it the silver sword. Just really kind of confused. Alright, well let's... I mean, maybe that's the point. You're not supposed to... Or maybe there's some hidden entrance like on the back or something. It's a puzzle after all. Well, let's see what happens. See, this, like, the water looks weird. Like, this part's dry, this part has water. Even though it all has water on the map. Ah, acrobatic skill. Excellent. So, another... Excuse me. Another rat? I'm stuck or something. Man, so... There was this game... Oh, that's different. Maybe 3 is the one you're supposed to go to all along. Center. That makes sense, right? But they said... So what was that about, like, there's hidden treasures in the puzzle canal? And then it was the whole, like, oh, if you go into the puzzle canal, make sure you take... Oh, you don't go, Manny, don't go. You don't have to go. I was petting you, and he's like, oh, I need to leave. You don't have to leave, mister. You're totally fine. Just be careful, okay? Okay. Man, they were fighting, and I wondered if they were playing. And then Manny jumps up on this chair next to me, and Jack jumps up after him, and just... Jack gets mean. Jack gets frickin' mean. Maybe it's because he got bullied by Manny a lot when he was younger. And now Jack's like, I'm just not dealing with that anymore. Jack, he'll just like latch on and just bite the shit out of Manny. I see you, Mr. Cat. What? Don't go for the beer. You leave your brother alone. Okay, thank you. And Manny took... And even then, Jack's like trying to get down and Manny's like... Whew, like takes a little swipe at him. They're crazy. They're both crazy MFers. But no, there was this game a while back that was on sale, and it just got released, and Alpha Beta Gamer did a playthrough of it. And it was called like Stasis Bone Totem. And I was like, man, this frickin' thing looks... It looks really cool, but I think it was Windows 10 only. I considered actually purchasing it, and then even though it probably works on Windows 7, I'm just not gonna whatever anymore, you know? Maybe in the future I'll probably stick with Windows. I'm not happy about it, but that's probably what I'll do. But who knows? The Linux thing might do that as well, because I'm gonna want to be able to play older games, and I assume Linux is probably more compatible with older games than newer versions of Windows would be, I would think. Who knows? What else? But yeah, but also apparently somehow I have the previous 2 games in the series of Stasis. They're like isometric. They're like point and click adventures, but from like an isometric perspective, so you have to like walk around and examine things, and you know. All right, we are in. Okay, here we go. I don't necessarily know if there's any fish. But yeah, I would like to, maybe play those for the channel one day as well. Once January has passed, and I'm not allowed to use... Oh, really? And I'm not allowed to use Steam anymore unless, you know, I want a more recent version of Windows. But the plan is to play a bunch of the games that I have on GOG, because I have a huge freaking backlog, like huge. Whoa, what is that? That's not where I came from. It's like a fog door or fog gate. No, because I came from there. Right. Well, let's see what the deal is then. Weird. Where's the dude? Is this a puzzle? We're gonna read it and we're gonna be teleported over there, maybe? Breathe the waters of his glory and the way is made clear. Breathe the waters of his glory. Am I supposed to drown myself? Is that what it's saying? I just want to make sure I didn't miss something, but... Breathe the waters of his glory. I swear that is what they're telling you to do. Maybe you just have to take some damage, right? Just take a little bit of damage and then... Alright. Breathe the waters of his glory, and the way is made clear. Let's just frickin' try drowning ourselves then. Like... Well... I mean, the gate is still there. If I see that go away, I'm gonna stop drowning, but I'm... It's gonna kill me. Whoa. Or... before it drowns you, it restores your health and then... creates a bridge? Is that what just happened? I mean, technically, I think it probably transported us to a different part of the map. Alright. That's gotta be the Dremora. So why did it say that there were treasures in the puzzle canal? And why did it say you needed like something to be able to teleport out? That's very strange, right? Let's find out. Right, choice treasures are guarded by Daedric servants in the puzzle canal's dark passages. That doesn't even make any freaking sense. Krazzt. Well, I'm not gonna take those. those are probably what the dude was given before, right? Although maybe you could just take them. If you approach him, are you here on the pilgrimage? I take it that silver longsword is for me. Yes. As you see, I am an unarmed, but you are brave and gallant. Sigh, will you give me your longsword so that I may stand a chance against your might? Oh, wow, this dude is... He doesn't want to die. Is that the... So we have to fight him? Or, like, talk to me, dude. What's going on? Are you just like... He's like, okay, yes, give me the sword. You have to defeat me. You hit him once. He's like, oh, you've beaten me. He's just like so bummed out and like he's depressed because he just spends thousands of years down here by himself. Yes, I accept this sword. Thank you, Loxley. You have the grace of courtesy. You should read the inscription on the shrine to complete your pilgrimage. Okay. Do we fight him now? Journal has been updated. The grace of courtesy. Thank you for your courtesy, Lord Vivek. I shall speak neither hurtful nor harsh words, but shall speak respectfully even of my enemies, for temperate words may turn aside anger. You know, that's great. Just great in general, because I do get angry. Can I talk to him again? Have you not given me a silver longsword? Just read the shrine and leave. I tire of your mortal presence. I'm sorry. Maybe he'd rather be alone. You know? You know, what did it give us? Water breathing? Swift swim and water breathing. Yeah, well, yeah. That's fine. Cool. Where's the mail? Fine. Alright, so we just have one more, right? And what was the deal with the puzzle canal? There was no freaking treasures in here. What is that? Well, then again, we didn't check 4 and 5. Let's do that. Ah. Yep, I guess so. Killed the rat. Kill the dirty rat. Alright. Then... Alright. See, I love this. I don't know why. Day-night cycles really just make me happy for some reason. And even this. There was this thread on... Well, I go to 4chan occasionally, and I mostly just click on different boards and just scroll through and see if they're an interesting topic, right? And most of it is garbage. But occasionally, you can find some, like Metroid threads, for example, if they ever have one. Those are actually good to read because they're people actually talking, not just necessarily... There's tons of shills and tons of, you know, shit posters or whatever. Were we... Wait. Right, we were at 3. And... But there was one that was a old games thread. And someone was like, you know, they're like, you should play old games. And I'm just like, I think I made a video about that, like, play old games. They're awesome. Not all of them, of course. Some are terrible, but, like, this one's fantastic so far. Rat, you will die by my hand. And, the original System Shock, and someone mentioned this as well, they're like, I just played it, it's amazing. And there was a couple of people that said that as well. And it's like, the original System Shock is probably one of my favorite games. which is really strange. Maybe it's not that strange. You hurt me, little... Oh, diseased rat. Yeah, because I played it for the first time just a couple of years ago, like post 2020. And it is fantastic. It just feels so unique and so different than anything I've ever played. Well, let's go to level 5. Maybe that's because it's an immersive sim, and the immersive sim genre is sort of dead. We need to go to... We need to go up there, right? Or is it this? That's fine. But it's still fantastic. I mean, it has flaws. Like, I've played it a couple times, and it has the different difficulty settings, right? For combat and puzzles and story missions and whatever. And the cyberspace sections are freaking awful, terrible. I put that to 0, so I just basically skip those. And same with the puzzles, because the puzzles are garbage as well. But I'm really curious about the new one. I purchased it probably a month after it first released, just because I wanted to support it, you know? And I think that'll be great. I think because they improved the cyberspace sections, they improved the puzzles. Because the puzzles in the first game, like the wires, it just felt like random stuff. It didn't really make a lot of sense. Not all of them. But it's still a fantastic game. So I'm really hoping the remake or remaster or whatever is going to be as good as well. I know there's some changes, but yeah. But just the fact that, you know, older games, they really are. Some older games are just fantastic. And, you know, the classics of yesteryear, they got that legendary status for a reason. I want to see if I could go into that thing. I don't know if this is the right way. Looks like no. That's okay. All right, so we've done the puzzle canal. There weren't any treasures. I suppose I could kill the Dremora, but that seems like the bad thing to do. And maybe they were talking about the silver longswords. Oh, fortify skill unarmored. Oh, yeah, right on. Lord's Mail. Well, so now what? This is the question. Now what? Well, let's take a look at our journal real fast. Quests. So there's those. Kill those people. I don't know if I want to do that. That seems really bad. The egg mine. Just across the mountains from Saran. Okay, I mean, we could... That's kind of near here-ish. Buckmoth Alms. In Aldrune. Okay. Where is this? Asha'a egg mine. South of the village of Cool. So that's kind of near where we're going. If we go to Aldrune, there's some stuff in Aldrune. There's like the Mages Guild thing. You can ask about Trebonius. Let's do that. Right, there's this one. I don't know about all these. I think one of these is kind of near there. Manwee's Dues, Mystery of the Dwarves. Where is Manwee? It's... yeah. East. It's probably north. I mean, it's north of Vivek, I think, but I don't know. All right. And this dude probably in the same place. Pilgrimages. Zane Subani Informant. Yes, this is the other thing. So we have several things to do in Aldrune. So that would be my thought. It appears that the Mages Guild is probably the fastest way. Not Siltstrider. Oh, and yeah, I freed up some stuff because I gave away the silver longsword. Oh, so he was sighing because he doesn't want to be around mortals. Which makes sense. That's got to be a crappy job, though. The fact that he's there, though, means there's some truth to the stories about Vivek. But yeah, I think let's go to the Mages Guild. We'll take the guild guide service. Because it seems like it's way freaking cheaper. Like 11 gold as opposed to however much, 20, 50, 30, who knows. Okay. It's also a question of how long this blessing lasts. Like, maybe we should try and go to the Coal Cave. Nisus does not have a... I doubt it. It'll probably last like 12 hours or something, which is... maybe enough time to get to the Coal Cave. We have Druax still, right? Yeah. Plenty of rat meat. Daedra heart. I mean, we should probably go to Balmora and sell the stuff, but it's fine. It's fine. Is this the foreign quarter? Yeah. All right. To the Mages Guild. I think Nisus, actually, hang on. What are the options? Well, right. Take the Siltstrider from Vivek to Seydanin, transfer through Balmora and Aldrune to Nisus Striderport. So you have to take the Siltstrider. Siltstrider service. Nisus Temple. Yep, okay, so only Siltstrider. That's fine. Wow, it's like so dark once I closed the book.
By the three.
You guys are crazy. And then... but yeah, we'll go to Aldrune, we'll figure out what that dude... I mean, there's quests. Quests in Aldrune. And if we could take the guild guide, presumably to there, then we'll be alright.
Is there something you need?
Do you need something?
Why? Well, I'm glad you guys are asking, but no, thank you. All right. We didn't save one. Oh, that's yes. Okay, yeah. We'll save over this 94. All right, I need to travel to Aldrune. The guild's made just 12. Why is it 12 now? Wasn't it 11 before? Or was it always 12? Do I have some sort of illness? Alright, well, we still have the thing. And then... right, well, let's talk to what's-her-face. Edwina or something? Is that what he said?
What can I do for you, friend?
Yes. Did you get the detect creatures potions? No. Alms for the poor? I can ask her about that? Well, maybe not. Other duties. I've been waiting for ages. Yeah. Trebonius. The Guildmaster. Well, he's certainly a powerful battle mage, but what has he accomplished? I wish the guild were led by someone who showed more respect for scholarship, especially with all the interesting things to study here in Vardenfell. Okay. Okay, cannot read their language. Might want to ask Haspat and Tabalus in Balmora. Maybe that's what we need to do. Has been invaluable in my research. What's Aldvalathi? But why? I'm not going to ask about alms for the poor. We're probably going to have to come back here and get alms from her at some point, but... excuse me. Or maybe we should. Where am I? Right, because the cult. Buckmoth. Okay. That's... Why not? Let's ask. Of course, I'm happy to donate for such a worthy cause. 20 gold. Right on. I guess I could just ask.
Is there something I can do for you?
She's okay. I gave at the temple. Makes sense. He doesn't like us. Ingoth the jeweler. Why am I asking? Why can I ask about him?
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Commoner. No.
Speak quickly, Outlander,
Oh, yes.
or go away.
Imperial cult altar. You were not afflicted. Cure blight. Okay. Edwina. Yeah, you know, like this, for example. I'm not certain it's a... We'll try it. 70% chance. All right. Well. Huh. Isn't that what they wanted? I mean, not a lot of good stuff, though. I mean, at least it's not Velathian Helm. Restore health 10 points. That's pretty good. Blind Ring. Shield. Flame Guard Robe. Not super great stuff, though, honestly. Maybe the Demon Katana, you could probably sell it. It's not a bad idea, but I'm not interested in any... Ooh. Thought we froze for a second. Alright, what about you? 63. What about alms for the poor? Sorry, I can't help you. Awesome, so...
I see you. Hello.
May I help you?
All right. Well, we're in Aldrune. What are we asking about? Asur Zain Subani told me to find out what Zain Subani likes. Get him a gift. Okay. Well, do any of these people know? No Hasura Zain Sabani. Okay, well, if we see one, then we will know. Lord's mail. Oh, hang on. Blessed Tower Shield. Oh, that's that dude. Alright, almost for the poor. Nope, none about that other dude either. Kimala. 63. Sorry, can't help you. Makes sense. They probably can't help us because they don't like us enough. Right? The fact that we can ask probably means they can, but we have to like them more or something, which, I mean, I'm not sure it's worth bribing them to get, you know, another 5 or something. Alright, well, what about... There were beds, right? Or were there not? No, I think these were all... They're all rooms. Let's go to the Fighters Guild. Fighters Guild is cool. Excuse me, I want to talk to that other dude as well.
Can you ask your question quickly?
I can try. Oh, what about you? Alms for the poor? Oh, jeez. I gave it the temple. 39, he doesn't like us. What about the other guy? Nope, okay, never mind. Random sheep noises. What about you? Baradras. Alms for the poor? Of course, I'm happy to donate for such a worthy cause, and he likes me more now. Which is interesting. Right, he tells me about Ashlanders, right? Let's read some of this stuff. Honor challenges come from offense given in speech or action, or may represent customary formal challenges of status or ritual. Ashlanders may challenge a stranger who enters a yurt without invitation. Customs differ with different tribes, but leave when requested, and you may be forgiven. Let's see. Ashlander challenges are very solemn and serious things. Do not make a challenge lightly. Coming first among strangers, a thoughtful gift is assigned to Ashlanders that you are cautious and considerate and aware of the other's wants and needs. By tradition, Ashlanders claim the right to raid other Ashlander tribes and non-Ashlander settlements for booty and slaves. Ashlanders think it's shameful to attack unarmed persons, but they will kill without hesitation an armed person who offends them or their clan laws, so we need to not equip weapons. Okay, what about... I can't ask about that one dude. Let's talk to... Was it this dude?
How can I help you?
Give orders... You're right, we almost do our part here. It's not much, but it's all I can spare. 10 gold, journal updated, and he likes me more. That's actually good. I like that a lot. I'm not gonna... I don't know who Engoth the Jeweler is. I'm asked... You know, any advice? Having been Guildmaster, I have a good feel. Codebook. Seem okay with me just trying to kill Satil to get that book. I've heard she's a pushover. I'm sure you can convince her to hand it over. You probably used to be able to if you weren't part of the Thieves Guild. But now that I am, it's... yeah, we're screwed. Right, no one disputes that. I've heard he's been making deals with the wrong crowd. Maybe if you've proven yourself, we could talk again. Okay. And you could trust Hrundi and Cedrith Mora. He's not in Shoring's pocket yet. Mercenaries. Orders. Okay. In Vivek. Lord Bamal, grow Ungalak and Vivek for your orders. Well, see, that's the problem, because he's like, hey, kill some people, you know? Requirements. Killing an Imperial Magistrate is a serious offense. Disobey orders and refuse this contract. Yeah. Rules. Tongue-toed. What is Tongue Toad's crime? I don't know that it's right to kill him. Maybe you could convince him to leave instead. That's good. I like that, actually. That way we don't have to kill him. I'm like, hey, dude, you have a contract out on you. Let's fake your death. I'm sitting here and I haven't even drank any beer. It's very... Alright, persuasion. Let's bribe. Perhaps you think I come cheap, Nord. Well... Okay, that does work. It did. Doesn't always. There we go. That may be some help. Let's try once more. Okay. We're at 100. Codebook. Disobey orders, refuse the contract, yeah. Okay. Alright, so that is helpful.
Seen any elves?
Wasn't there a... Oh, that's locked. Okay. Oh yeah, what about you? Alright. Hey, come back here. Let's see. Alms for the poor. Sorry, I can't help you. Figures. That's okay, though. Right. Alright, what about you? No. Okay, that's okay. I'll probably be like, hey, yeah, we doubled our stuff.
For you?
All right.
Not a lot of pretty ladies around here.
Yeah. That's... I feel you on that one. Alright, so... We did try to talk to... Am I just gonna have to go up to the dude and be like, yo, dude, what do you like?
That's unusual.
Alright, well... Let us... see if we can go... to that dude's hut. Was there a bookseller... here? The Council Club, Old Scar Inn. Oh no, these are both outside. Okay. Rat in the Pot. Bookseller. I wanted to look for the Black Glove and those things about Nerevar. The Sixth House. Excuse me. Well, 45. Maybe I could... Okay. Karim's Heart of Eniquia. I wonder if that's about the Heart of Lorcan. Oh, Special Flora of Tamriel. I have that. I think I have that. Do I have that on me? Yeah, I haven't read it. Well. Okay. 5 Far Stars. That worked pretty well. Let's try it again. Alright, speechcraft skill. That's good. Makes me happy. Do you have more things? No, you do not. That's fair. We're a bit farther away for the thing, but alms for the poor. Of course, I'm happy to donate for such a worthy cause. 20 gold. Alright. So what if we... Oh, Hasur Zain Subani. We can ask him about this guy. Yes, the Ashlander trader, a bibliophile, likes poetry. I have a few such volumes here, I believe. Words of the Wind, Ashland Hymns, The Five Far Stars, around here somewhere. Right on. A bibliophile, eh? That's cool. Ball and Venom. Right, because there's counselors for House Redoran as well. We're probably not going to be able to get any missions from them, but you never know. The Red Book of Riddles. I heard how easily you beat Sal and Serethi. I'll be sure and mention that the next time I hear a boy in Armiger insulting the legions. Nice. And did that make him like me even more? That's awesome. Right, because he helped us with the quest. Which is fantastic. You go there and you're like, hey, about that thing you did for me. This is how it turned out. And they're like, cool. I like you more. Have a discount at my shop. That's fantastic. Right, Manny? That's right. All right, so we're going to ask about... Let's do Ashland Hymns, maybe? Ashland Hymns. 35. Seems good. I think that's probably fair. What were the other ones? Ashland Hymns. 5 Far Stars. I mean, that's cheaper. But... Ancestors in the Dunmer. Yeah, maybe. And Words of the Wind. Let's go with the hymns. That seems okay. Can I talk him down one? Let's try. Excellent. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Alright, so let's look at Special Flora. Okay, that's not so bad. Special Flora of Tamriel by Hardin the Herbalist. The poppy in both black and white varieties may be found growing wild in the mountains of Hammerfell. Their succulent pods are often the only nourishment for adventurers who find themselves in the wilderness without rations. It is said that black and white poppies imbibed together have magical properties. When they are crushed and mixed with the milk of the agile-footed mountain goat, the resulting potion allows the user to glide safely above ground. Which is cool, but I don't... Are there poppies here? I would assume there aren't, but I don't freaking know. I don't remember any poppies from... I was gonna say from Oblivion or Skyrim, but maybe there were. Fire fern, a perennial herb, is native to the province of Morrowind. The flowers are inconspicuous and often hidden. The glossy evergreen foliage and blossoms are resistant to conditions of high heat and bright light. A petal from this plant placed under the adventurer's tongue will provide protection from the heat and fire of the lava pits and thermal streams around Dagoth-Ur. Interesting. Dragon's tongue, a common name for a fern-like herb found in Black Marsh, is especially prolific around the area of the Ulthurus swamp. It is a beautiful wildflower whose name comes from the fire-red fronds that protect its golden efflorescence. As pretty as it is, however, it is a deadly poison to most living beings and needs to be avoided by adventurers, especially unprotected ones, as it is lethal to the touch. It is said, however, that Argonians can handle the plant and use the sap derived from its roots to enhance their endurance. Now, this is a question, right? So, we're almost out of time. Because I know just like walking through the woods, you know, in real life, you have all sorts of like poison ivy and stuff like that. Ticks. Is it, I wonder if they could do something like that where it's, you know, you're walking through a bunch of grass, except it's all kinds of different plants, and if you're walking through poison ivy, then you get in this game, I mean, you'd get like a disease. Or if you try to pick it, you take damage or something, you know? Or you strictly have to be an Argonian in order to handle the plant. Or be, all of a sudden you just start taking poison damage or something, right? Because Argonians, I think, are immune to poisons. Which is huge. Which would be huge, because poison is super dangerous in this game. Anyway. Domica redwort is an herb grown by many residents of Valenwood for their beautiful and showy flowers. They attain of height about 3 feet and sport feathery leaves. The flowers are usually bright red. In addition to their beauty, they are said to have the magical ability of enhancing the appearance of anyone who carries or wears one of the blooms. Ironwood nut is a hard-shelled fruit that comes from the ironwood trees growing deep in the forests of Skyrim. The wood of these trees is hard as the metal after which it is named. The very rare black variety of ironwood is said to produce a nut which is very succulent and believed to greaten the strength of the adventurer who is able to crack its shell and partake of it. Ginkgo leaves, which are found along the banks of rivers and lakes in Hammerfell, are most inconspicuous, only their peculiar half-moon shape making them noticeable. The edible foliage is very sweet and quite tasty. Legend has it that when mixed properly with the pulp of the aloe plant, the resulting concoction has the ability of increasing one's stamina for a short while. The Somnalius fern can be found in the swamps of Black Marsh. The fronds of this plant are light green and quite delicate. Picking a frond can be very difficult as they usually crumble to the touch, but once retrieved, it can be used to put an enemy to sleep for a short while by passing it under his nose. Arrowroot is a thick, rubbery tuber that can be found in the province of Valenwood. The plant is quite difficult to find as its above-ground foliage is very meager and scrawny, but the root itself can be most beneficial to the gatherer as it has magical properties. The paste made from grinding the root is quite wholesome and can improve the user's accuracy with a bow and arrow or other missile weapon. Nightshade is reputed to be a very poisonous herb. However, the variety found in many parts of elsewhere is cherished by Khajiits who have taken up careers in thievery. Many Khajiits will tuck a piece of nightshade inside their armor to increase their abilities to skulk, hide, and become invisible. All right. Cool. Ashland Hymns. This is a volume of folk verses collected from Ashlanders. Wondrous Love is from the Urshilaku Ashlanders of the Northern Ashlands. What a wondrous love it is to bind two souls in faith, chained completely together with never a false word, weal and woe, wish and real, woven each together from first kiss to last breath, first and last whispered in love. That's nice. I like that. I'm not huge into poetry, but that's pretty, All right, so we've got ourselves a little gift, and I didn't expect we would be able to get here, what is this? 5 stars. You could just straight up steal a book too, but yeah. So we want this dude, right? Drinner Varion, I think. Let's Ring of Surroundings. All right, well, let's yeah, I think it was this one. 94. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. As always, guys, questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. I do try and read all of them. I do try and respond to all of them. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I have to say that that thread about older games. It was really interesting, and I love kind of seeing people talk about, well, not necessarily good old games, but because they were talking about like the original wizardry and some of that stuff as well, and even people in there were like, it's not good, it's unplayable. Which I don't know. A lot of those old RPGs are super punishing. Like, they're using the D&D first edition rules, which is like, reality for us. You know, you go out, you attack a wild animal, you're probably going to take lethal wounds just from attacking, you know? Getting to level 3 is a big deal. Like, a huge deal, because it means you're, you know, not going to get instantly killed by every little thing. And even then, you're still likely to get killed. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I have no desire to play those, but I don't know. There's a certain levels of punishment I'm not necessarily willing to take at the moment. So, but it was interesting. But that's my neat puzzle moment. Hopefully your guys is just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.